Well, this is a surprise, but a welcome one. Yeah, so I don't know what the channel is yet, but I had thought, well, I kind of got this recently delivered yesterday, and I thought, may as well take a look at it. It's quite an interesting one for me, um, and also not many people have reviewed it yet. Usually, Bosk's Bounty gets a hold of it earlier, but the only one I saw so far was only on Kenobi, which he's brilliant. Bosk's Bounty's brilliant. But yeah, I thought this is kind of an interesting one because I finished the Heir to the Empire trilogy like a week before this got revealed, and it kind of just felt like it was a right place, right time thing. So I just I pretty much bought it straight away, and yeah, it got delivered. So we have this for later comparison, but yeah, so the Heir to the Empire, yeah. So you get your three sort of main villains. You get your Gilad Pelion, you get your Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Jorus Sabayoth, which I'm 99% sure is the correct way to say it. People say it differently. I'm not too sure. I haven't listened to the audiobook of it. But so, and this is kind of rough because I haven't actually done any kind of a sort of a unboxing review kind of thing yet before. So, but I'm trying it out. So I don't have autofocus on this. Maybe I'll try it. There we go. Cool. Um, yeah. So they're all in their little plastic prisons. You can get a nice look. We're gonna open these so you get a nice look at all of the face sculpts. And the vintage collections have just been getting better and better. That Pelion in particular just looks absolutely perfect. But yeah, let's have a look at the top of it there. You get your three characters. You get that nice Heir to the Empire logo. Your side view. Nothing too interesting there yet. But you get the back, and that is your sneak peek at the card backs, which are pretty awesome. So yeah, you get that kind of reference to the original cover of the book, where Sabaoth is shooting his lightning. You get, of course, Thrawn with his ISD Chimera, and then the Gilsamari. Gilsamari? I don't know. I think that's probably it. And then Pelion on the bridge of the Chimera. Chimera? Chimera. Yeah, cool. So I got it opened. Yeah, so we've got them out of the plastic prison layer one. So just to take a quick look at the figures in the actual clamshell and the card backs. So they are unpunched. I'm not a big inbox collector or anything. I don't really mind too much about the sort of unpunched nature of it, but there you go. So you get that little description there. He does come with his little blaster, and I think that the cap is not removable. Just it's they're shrunk it down so it fits a little bit better. Of course, the Piet came out last year before, and it looked a little oversized. I didn't mind it too much, but they're constantly improving them, and the carbacks look amazing. On the Grand Admiral Thrawn, you get all those little accessories on display. There's Blaster, the Ilsamari, and the back view. Oh yes, the numbers. So Pelion is 395, Thrawn 360. Cool. And Jorus Sabaoth. And he is 361. Cool. Let's get them opened up. Yeah, so now that they're out of the packaging, we can kind of see the amount of accessories you get for each character. So you get one with Pelion, just his blaster. You've got two with Thrawn, his blaster, and the Ilsamari. And then, of course, Jorus Sabaoth has the most. He's got his medallion, he's got his unlit lightsaber, and the Force Lightning effect with the extra wee hand with it. So yeah, you get a good wee bit with Jorus there. It sort of gets doubled up the more you go down. But we'll probably start with Pelion first. So yep, Pelion is that Imperial body that we've seen kind of previously with the recently released 4-pack of Imperial officers. He does have an absolutely fantastic face printing there. He looks just identical to the actor from The Mandalorian Season 3. And he does come with sort of one of the smaller officer blasters. So his range of movement is pretty typical of what we've seen, you know, Nothing too fancy, but maybe a little fancier than, an Imperial officer needs to be, but hey, who's complaining about that? So, yep, leg movement there. You got the swivel joint there on the leg. Got movement in the arms. You got his right arm is up and down for the wrist, and then his left arm is left and right. And the hat isn't removable, but it gets you that sort of more accurate look. It's not, quite as oversized as, say, a Piet, which I didn't really mind, but oh, sorry, just in case. He looks excellent. So yeah, as for Thrawn, he does have his blaster there. It is one of the grey ones, as opposed to the Paleon's black blaster. He does have the tassels on the side there, kind of differentiating. That's like the main difference, kind of between him and the canon version of Thrawn. Same range of movement as Paleon, and I did bring. You'll remember from the start of the video the Rebels Thrawn, and I was convinced of this, but now I definitely can see there is a slight difference. It's almost like a shade or two darker on the Heir to the Empire Thrawn, which I do really like. I do prefer that blue. Interestingly, the camera's picking it up as the canon Thrawn is a little more green than he actually is in person. He is definitely more blue than that, but his hair's definitely a lot greener. Pretty great. Yep, and it's the same blaster from the Rebels Thrawn. And of course, Thrawn comes with the Yellow Samari, which, let's see. If I move the head back a little bit. Maybe a little loose on his shoulders, but I'm sure you can get it to rest on it. Maybe if I push that back a bit. Oh, maybe not. Well, maybe it's a little loose on the shoulders there, but oh, hang on, there we go. So yeah, it doesn't lock into place, but you can get it. It can set. Great stuff. Oh, Paleon has fell over. Yep, that's him from the back there. Pretty great. Now moving on to the standout figure, I think, is Joruus C'baoth. So, I think he's got totally new tooling. I'm pretty sure. I don't recognize those trousers from any other figure. I'm going to pop the autofocus on real quick. Just having a wee bit of difficulty there. You can see the head sculpt is fantastic. Might limit the range of movement. Yep. His hair is slightly softer, but I wouldn't push it too far. You get the sort of movements in the arm there, up and down. You can see the wrists there. It's both up and down on both arms there. His leg movement, he does have sort of that near, I don't want to stretch it too far there. Does he have ankle swivel? Yes, he does. Yep, he is the ankle swivel there. Sorry, just cut out with the autofocus there. From the back there. It's kind of that sort of Jedi robe. A little bit of soft goods there on the bottom there, but his, you can get him into sort of the dynamic poses. Just the way I'm filming this, it's going to be a little bit difficult to sort of angle it well, but I'll have a sort of money shot at the end. But in terms of his accessories, let's see, get him to stand. There we go. Cool. So, he does come with the lightning hand, which is really nice. Oh, nearly knocked him over. Really nice blue shade. Really vibrant. Oh. Back to manual. There we go. Yep, really nice blue shade. It's very similar. I think it is literally just the same as the Palpatine and the Dooku that we got recently. So put it there. He does have his medallion there. Really nice. He does have his lightsabers. There's lightsaber. So you got the unlit handle there. Yeah, and it's a nice shade of. It's like a. It's like a gunmetal grey. Interestingly, he doesn't actually use a lightsaber in the books, as far as I remember. But it's nice that they give you the option. And then, of course, you got the lit lightsaber. Really, really nice. Really nice red. Yep, sorry about that. Just needed two hands to get the medallion on. Essentially, what I did was just twist the head to one side and then pop it off like that, because trying to sort of lift it from the head normally is a little bit challenging, but you can do it. And he does have a little bit of storage for his handle there, or hilt. There we go. Perfect. Oh. So yeah, you can see them all standing there, and they look absolutely fantastic. Well worth it, and I think any of the Heir to the Empire fans out there will be very, very pleased. It's a really, really nice commemorative set for me. Just getting into the Legends continuity for real. It's sort of where it really kicked off, and yeah, it was really, really good. And I'm currently on the second X-wing book, so I'll be cutting my way through those. But yeah, definitely recommend it. I'll probably be doing some more Star Wars stuff. I've got a couple of grails that I got recently that I've always wanted, and finally got them. So I can maybe show them off down the line if people are interested. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and yeah, see you later.